Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Has a throw to first, and that's your ball game. Union has won its first ever WPIAL championship.
There it is. Champions, the Static Lancers.
Strike three. The Union Scotty, golden once again.
One gold, not enough. How about 2 district gold and 2 state gold for the Lady Lancers?
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
9 seconds. Anderson into the corner. It's poised for three. Good. Take time.
Look at throw again. Directing traffic. Going for the quarterback in the end zone. Touchdown.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
And the second seed in Springdale Dynamos. Tonight's broadcast of Lawrence County SportsNet and the Trib Live High School Sports Network is brought to you by Maylee Chiropractic, by Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George, by the Red Zone, by Art Cunningham Funeral Home, by Medora Bonner Law, by Punch Insurance, by Crane Room Grill, by Penn Ohio Bottled Water, by Joseph's Marketplace, by Dorn Concrete, by Michael Kirkwood Jr. and Castle Realty, by DNR Lawn Care, by Youngster Farmers and Head Services, by Early Learning, by Lawrence County Child and Youth Services, by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. From Kiskarea High School, here's our national anthem. Of Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George are. Visit them online at lgkg.com for a free consultation. On Saturday, and for a 3-0 lead. The Academy scored 2 goals late to win 3-2 to advance. So this is the if you will, tonight's match gets the winner of the Winchester Thursday Waynesburg matchup. That's the 3-6 matchup. That game is set for an 8 o'clock kickoff. And I'm here, senior high school. Number 13 comes out of the record 14-40. National champs. They're going to come from section 1 in 1A. And Mohawk comes out of section 3 in 1A. There's a second behind Freedom. Freedom is the top seed in this tournament. They are There's Freedom in 1 seed. They from 19th seed as well. 6:30 kickoff at Freedom High School. And on the other half of the pack, there are 2 teams in the 4 seed. They take on Greensburg Central Catholic, the 5 seed section 8 with Springdale. That is on kickoff. That's it for your abbreviated LGKG pregame show. Fighting through some technical issues with our equipment, so please bear with us all the evening. And please let LGKG know that you're happy they sponsor these broadcasts on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Let their well-known great attorneys and some lawyers guide you through the legal process. Luxembourg, Garden County, and George, giving promises for over 80 years. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Michael Jr. and Council Realty. Call the letter Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 for residential or commercial properties. Starting from Mohawk and Courtney Walker. Abby Benning is the senior goalkeeper. Ava Ernst, the sophomore defender. Ava Lutz is the senior defender. The game-winning goal and a free kick on Saturday. Natalie Rivera, senior midfielder. Alexa Cadillac had a goal on Saturday. She's a senior midfielder. Laura Puglia is a freshman midfielder. Ian Cole is a freshman defender. Ellie Whippo is a sophomore forward. Lexi Brown, a junior midfielder. Madison Cole, the leading scorer for Mohawk, a senior midfielder. And Armin Smiley is a senior defender. For the Springdale Dynamos, head coach Mark Bentley. Bentley is in his 4th year as well. Haley Stack is a senior goalkeeper. Haley Marchleski is a senior freshman midfielder. Anna Ross is a sophomore forward. She's her second leading scorer. Her sister, Ashley Ross, is a junior midfielder. Also in the starting lineup, Tara Overly is a sophomore defender. Michaela DeLeo is a senior midfielder. Lacey Shondak is a freshman defender. Carissa Walsh is a sophomore midfielder. Grace Jent, 20 goals, the leading scorer on the year for Springdale. A senior forward, 52 career goals for Grace. Molly Hurley, a sophomore forward, and Georgia Dale is a senior defender. The starting lineups again brought to you by Michael Kirkwood Jr. and Council Realty. Check out his current listings or list your home at council-realty.com.
Very good, Mr. Bobby. Should be someone here tonight. Is unfortunately the technical difficulties. We don't have the headsets tonight, so going on audio mic, so we're doing the best we can here from Kiski High School, or from Kiski High School to Mohawk and Springdale. Springdale likes to just control. They're gonna, they want to control the ball as much as they can and just look for that opening. The more they possess, the more they think they can win. So for Mohawk, they're looking for this 2-touch pass we had the other night. They want to go if they can. So contrast the 2 styles here tonight. We'll see which plays out.
Springdale is in the black uniforms with the orange trim, which is appropriate since Halloween is Monday, but they wear that year-round for their sports teams. And their goaltender, the senior Katie Steck, is featured in the neon orange with the black long pants, the black pants with the white stripe, and the neon orange and yellow for senior goaltender Abby Bang, returning all the WPIAL players from Mohawk. They're in the red uniforms on Saturday. They've got the white with the red numerals here. Tonight, they are the 7th seed, and Springdale is the number 2 seed. And once again, the winner takes on the winner of tonight's match between Winchester Thurston, the 3 seed, and Waynesburg, the 6 seed.
Yeah, fairly radio-friendly numbers here tonight, for sure. Thanks everybody here at Kiski High School for taking years here since the football stadium was built on campus.
Named after the great Dick Diltz, the fantastically successful football coach here at Kiski area. Over 200 career wins and 13 titles. Richard J. Diltz Field is the official name of this on-campus stadium. They played their games previously at Davis Field in Vandergrift, which also was I like that facility. The minor league baseball stadium in Vandergrift.
And the soccer facility to our left, but WPIAL recommends you have more seating than the top-notch soccer field to our left, so that's why we're here at the football stadium.
So too was Kiski area boys and Montour in 3A boys will have a nightcap tonight. Not the fantastic weather we had Saturday, but we've been worse.
We have been a lot worse.
We've got overcast, not any rain expected in the mid-50s. The rain came through earlier in the day, so there is a little bit of wetness out there. And Springdale takes the opening kick, and we are underway with the Dynamos possessing with Lacey Shondak on the near side. Shondak to Molly Hurley, and the Dynamos will reverse, and again under Mark Bentley, like the possession style. Mark Schlesky at midfield reverses field to the far side. And Springdale and Georgia Dale over there. They played out of bounds, and I think it's going to be a Mohawk throw.
Well, I'm not really surprised that they like that possession style, Bobby, because, I mean, Coach Bentley from Liverpool, that European-type style, because you follow European soccer, so.
I do follow the Premier League.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's a Liverpool fan from Liverpool.
And you picked against him.
Well, I root for Tottenham. I can't help that. I'm a Hotspurs guy. He's a Liverpool guy, being a Liverpool native.
He treated you very well, though.
He did. He shrugged it off. The Mohawk trying to make the steal. Springdale plays back to the line and now back to the near side of Shondak as they go D to D. Shondak runs up the right wing and puts a through ball, but that's going to be run down by Ernst, Ava Ernst, which she can't clear. She played it off the toe of Hurley. It's going to be a Springdale throw, 15 yards out on the near side.
Yeah, Ava Knopf, our Lawrence County player of the game on Saturday.
Grace Jett, their leading scorer. Carisha Walsh. They dummy to the far side of the field. They're going to cut into open space, and there's a quick shot. The bouncer is stopped by Benning off the first shot of the game.
Yeah, it was Ashley Ross who got that left shot. Nice move around that defender. Nice clear space there, but didn't get a lot on it. But good job by goaltender and Benning to make the first save.
Be careful with a little bit of the wetness out there that remains. But Benning makes the save on the hop. A good job, too, by Springdale to dummy that play near side to far side to get that first opportunity from Ashley Ross. Was it Ashley or Brianna? Ball played back, and even North will play it away, but not out. There's a long drive, and Benning can't let it off. It's in the goal. Off the top of her head. And it is Brianna Ross this time who gets the first goal of sophomore as her 19th, and Springdale in the third minute has a 1-0 lead. Brianna Ross.
Yeah, North tried to clear in that far side. Bobby and Brianna Ross standing on the far side, kept it in play, and then just took a shot from about 25 yards out, high over Benning, got a piece of it, but went into the back of the net. So good job by Brianna Ross, keeping it in bounds first, and a great shot.
Ross had a goal against Slickly in the win, gets her 19th of the year just in the third minute. Benning tried to fade back and did get the left paw on it, or the right paw, but went over her head into the net. And Ross scores. She has 19. Jet has 20. Those two have gone back and forth, the top goal scorer. Brianna Ross, part of the biology club at Springdale, the history club, and the Spanish club. So we say hola, as Brianna Ross has introduced herself with the game's first goal. Springdale again on the possession. There's a service and a cross, and Benning comes out to play that in the middle. And again, kind of mishandles, but is able to track it down, and no further harm against Mohawk.
Yeah, that was Ross again, putting a beautiful ball into the circle, into the box. Jen was right there, and Benning had some problems, and Benning finally able to recover.
Brianna Ross has all 3 shots on the goal tonight, and the goal for Springdale. Springdale steals. They try a through ball. They try to get the Gent, but good coverage there by Ava North, the center back, and having Benning Bentley will play with the right foot. He talked to Courtney Bowder and Bill Cool before the game. They talked about getting off to a quick start. They didn't have a quick start against Charleroi. Don't have a quick start again here tonight, Lee, against Springdale.
Yeah, unfortunately, a very, very quick goal, too. So that's the good news is, I mean, it was very early, so you have a lot of game left.
There's Nolf streaking down the far side, Nolf for Ernst to play that away, but just playing it out of bounds, so there'll be a low throw for the Dynamos in the 5th minute of play.
Yeah, very conservative play there.
Better to be safe than sorry, I guess, right?
Yeah.
They play it out of there, and Springdale works the left touch line in traffic, and they're going to get a left-footed chip towards the goal that is blocked and cleared by Mohawk, but out of bounds it goes. So another throw on the far side for the Dynamos. They're an official home away from home. The WPIAL also requires that field turf comes into play. So seating and field turf. Springdale with a natural surface on their home field. So they played here Saturday. They're here again Monday night. Streaking down the near side was Shondeck, to Molly Hurley. And Hurley is going to call it off. We're going to get the first corner of the game. Comes for Springdale. That is our first red zone corner kick of this match.
Yeah, red zone, you make sure you stop by the red zone on Wilmington Road in the Shield for all your county sewing and apparel needs. They have sporting goods, custom apparel, embroidery, and more.
Ross comes left side to the right flag. We're going to get back-to-back red zone corner kicks. First was defended well by Mohawk, by Brianna Ross. The sophomore get it, the near flag. Brianna Ross with the corner kick. Wind at her back. Pretty windy night tonight. She'll cross it in there. Slides through, it's deflected out to the middle of the field. I believe that's her sister Ashley with a left-footed service to the arc. And that is cleared away by Nolf from Mohawk to the far side. So 2 corner kicks on the first 2 set pieces of the match go by the wayside. Springdale on the attack, nice chip off the right-footed volley, but that is another save for Abby Betting. That was Carissa Walsh, the sophomore, with a fantastic chip from about 20 yards.
Yeah, nice pass in, with just a one-touch there by Walsh.
Got a pretty good strike on that, too.
Yeah, a lot of momentum on that, yeah.
Betting has made 3 saves in the first 7 minutes.
So much for possession, huh?
One goal for Brianna Ross. Well, you possess and you shoot
yeah,
when you get the opportunity. So that's the other part of that formula that we didn't talk to Coach Bentley about. Springdale had a 3-0 lead I mentioned against Sewickley. Mohawk playing from behind is running down there to get that is Ava Ernst.
Yeah, Coach Bentley doing a great job here in Springdale's 4th year here at Springdale.
They were semifinalists last year. Mohawk trailed 1-0, got a late goal in the first half, and then 2 late goals with Nolf and Cadillac in the second half to win that 3-1 for Mohawk, their first playoff win since 2014 for Springdale. They made it to the semifinals last year before losing to the eventual champions Steel Valley 1-0. Then they lost in the console game to Freedom, so denied its spot in the state playoffs last year.
Yeah, Freedom, the number 1 seed this year.
Pretty good program.
Yeah, Mohawk lost to them earlier in the year 4-0 and 4-2, I believe the other score was, I believe.
Springdale with a throw as they work the far side, faking the throw. Finally find one of the Dynamos, but stepping in to steal is Mohawk, and they try to counter offensively with Cadillac at midfield, but her back ball was to no one. And Mark Schlesky, who's playing, looks like probably a broken finger on that right-handed, a big cast, worked it forward, drop it back to Walsh, who fires with a left-footed chip this time that misses the far post. 5th total shot, first one not on goal for Springdale. It's a goal kick for Mohawk, and as we saw Saturday, Ava Nolf, the senior defender, will take these for the Warriors.
First 8 minutes, all Springdale. Mohawk hasn't even been in the Springdale end yet, I don't think.
One quick possession near midfield, but nothing in the offensive third. You've got to keep the ball. Mark Bentley says we like to keep the ball because, it's easier to have the ball than chase the ball. We've got the same theory with Courtney Bowder, who likes the 2-touch. They want them to chase, but they want to have quick touches, the Warriors. And there's Springdale on the attack again. Good speed running up the near side. Shondeck, the defender. And she'll slide a short pass to Hurley tries to split some defenders, and that's cleared away by Nolf.
Yeah, Shondak, only a freshman.
Madison Cole, leading goal scorer, she had a goal on Saturday. The team leading 16. Cadillac with 14 after a goal Saturday. Nolf had the game winner on the penalty kick. I'm trying to find Whippo. That's, I think, the first touch for Ellie Whippo. As we get our first sub, and it's a Dynamo substitution.
I want to thank the Penn Ohio Water Bottle Company. Stay refreshed by enjoying hot or cold water at the click of a button, or enjoy a cup of coffee with a button-loading water cooler option. Get 3 free bottles and first month cooler rental free when you sign up today.
It'll be Brooke Taliani in as the substitution for Springdale. And they are just in the attacking third so far. They're only going in the 10th minute of play. Middle of the field, Marchleski to the near side. There's a collision. Is running up Mary Smiley, and that's a pretty good no call as she collided with Marchleski. 50-50 ball, so no whistle. So Springdale gets another throw, and they've been, it's one thing to possess. It's another thing, Lee, when you're possessing the attacking third.
In the dominating.
That's what we've seen from the black shirts here.
Yeah, they're in complete control of this game here in the first 10 minutes.
Taliani plays it to the far side, but Lacey Shondeck on that far side.
Yeah,
Couldn't get there.
Coach Bowder urging on instruction on that far side right now.
Springdale gets around a defender. They're going to take a left-footed chip from about 25. And that is right on goal. There's another save for Abby Benning. Grace Gent, who was on the near side, has kind of flipped fields with Ross. Back to the defense, and Lacey Shondeck. We've seen that speed on display. Here she comes again. She goes one-on-one with Lexi Brown. Brown, high jumper on the track and field team from Mohawk. It's a turning Walsh. She's going to find room and slide it to the far side as Springdale reverses to move forward. Georgia Dale over there. And offside against the Dynamos in the 12th minute of play. That's going to give Mohawk a free kick in their own zone.
Yeah, offsides on Gent. Her brother's on the boys soccer team, which I believe is in action this weekend, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
And they won yesterday.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep, so they will play tomorrow or Thursday, I believe, on that. So North takes her time and fires it up the midfield. But Marchleski intercepts that, and Walsh counters for Springdale. Far side they go. The Dynamos attack left wing. That's a pretty good ball coming down the left side. There's a cross. Hits the outside of the net. On a shot opportunity. 7 total shots, 5 on goals. That was taken by Taliani, but it hit the outside of the cage.
I like the idea. Keep peppering right now. Keep throwing shots on. The betting has been shaky a little bit. You know, coming up with making sure that ball's staying in her gloves. But why not keep shooting?
Off with the free kick. It's intercepted by Springdale. And then on the attack, once again, they're going to fire another shot from distance. It actually works as a cross to the near side. And Hurley's turning shot was blocked, and that's another quarter kick for Springdale.
Yeah, Spirit Sales can help raise big money for your organization. You can fill in a form, and the Red Zone does the rest. Visit them online at theredzonesports.com. You can see how you can score big at the Red Zone.
Rose takes the third quarter. Gets over, it's in! Lost the service. Is deflected in. And the Dynamos in the 13th minute have a 2-0 lead.
I believe it was Jen, 24.
Grace Gent will get her 21st. Off the lowest service on the corner kick. Number 24, Grace Gent. 2-0 lead for the Dynamos.
Yeah, a couple people in there, but what a great cross there, and Jen right in there. Got the foot on it. Just like that, Springdale up 2-0.
There's your 2 leading scorers. Ross with her 19th. She gets the assists on the corner kick service. Grace Gent, 21 now on the season, 53 in her career. And the 2 top guns, the 2 top strikers for the Dynamos have struck in the early
So far, Courtney Butler's dad in attendance here from Las Vegas, not the good luck charm as he was when he visited earlier in the year. He saw 4 games and they won all 4. But unfortunately right now for Mohawk trailing 2-0.
Yeah, her father, the second longest tenured employee at Caesars in Las Vegas. He would have liked the weather here Saturday.
Yeah.
It was spectacular. Here's an opportunity for Mohawk, and they're going to chip it towards the goal. It's going to be an easy rolling shot, an easy save for Katie Steck.
First time she's touched the ball.
Well, that's the positive from Mohawk. They didn't get a great opportunity. They got it to the right wing. I believe it was Whippo.
Yeah,
who just kind of chipped it onto the goal. She was willing to settle, but couldn't. And there was Jentz, one of the captains for Springdale, to win the ball to Taliani, and the Dynamos attack on the left wing. That is turned over. That's going to be a throw for Mohawk in their own zone, trailing 2-0.
Yeah, Mohawk not a deep team. We saw that on Saturday. Only 4 subs. Looks like Springdale with at least 7 or 8 players over there. Big roster for Springdale.
Yeah, 4 subs, 2 who see action. Yates, who is not in this one. Yates had an assist in the win over Charleroi. There's a whistle at midfield. That's a foul called against the Mohawk, and right from midfield, Springdale will take the free kick as Walsh will check out for the Dynamos.
I want to thank the R. Cunningham Funeral Home for sponsoring today's broadcast, providing compassion and guidance during one of your most difficult times. Allow our family to help your family.
Yes. Ashley Ross re-enters, one of the captains. Left side again, opportunity. Center step, and a foul. The question was it in the box or not? On the Trib call, just outside of the box.
Just outside.
So it'll be a free kick for Springdale in pretty good position, 10 yards out on the left wing.
The foul was outside the box. She fell into the box. Number 12.
And that is Ross, Brianna Ross, with the service. Good play defensively. Whippo back to clear it. And the second opportunity by Puglia comes out towards midfield, but can't get out of the zone. Marchleski gets it back. She plays give and go with Shondek, who comes down the near side. Lexi Brown is back. There was Brown who made that earlier clear, not Whippo. Oh, Whippo's back too. Brown on the near side. Comes to the far side for Lacey Shondek. And that's deflected out in the throw for the Warriors in their own zone.
Well, Shondek's been impressive early on, hasn't he? Coming down that right side, a lot of speed, good ball handling skills.
I believe that is Yates who came off the bench for Mohawk. The junior who had an assist, Savannah Yates. Checks in towards the midfield. But the Middies have had plenty of defensive posture so far in this one. And Springdale has the first 2 goals, and they've dominated possessions as we're in the 17th minute. Here come the Dynamos down the near side of Lacey Shondek. She'll slide it over. It is Ashley Ross, left-footed strike towards the far post. And that is a save number 5 for Abby Benning in this first half.
Boy, they really gave her a lot of room, a lot of open space there for Ashley.
And she took a left-footed strike from about 25. All played through. Good defense by Nolf to deny with a header.
Yeah, that would have been a breakaway there if she didn't get the header on it.
It's a pretty good block. Oh, there we go. Go to this side, Bob. That block foundation play brought to you by Dorn Concrete. Don't just let anyone lay the foundation for your business. Visit dornconcrete.com for your free estimate today. Whistle and a throw for Mohawk from midfield, trailing 2-0. There's Whippo with the right foot. Springdale's going to play at the back line. He'll come to the near side, but that hits Yates. Oh, Yates tried to play Cadillac in the middle, but turned it over. She had more time and more room, I think.
Yeah.
Did Savannah Yates to work with that.
A lot more time. Yeah, we saw Mohawk really work the middle of the field really well on Saturday. No chance so far early. No.
Tons of opportunities for Cadillac, who has the ball now. She had 1 goal, could have very well had 3 at least against Charleroi. But Springdale defends, and they come through the midfield, and then they're on the attack again. 3v3, through ball to the near side. Can hardly run to it. Good read by Benning.
Can they get a foul there?
They get a foul late.
outside, or is that a penalty kick?
It's a card.
Just a card?
In the 19th minute. I think it was just outside of the near corner of the box. Look at that. That's at 19 yards. That's a yard closer. That's a penalty kick, but it's a direct kick, a free kick for Springdale. They had one on the opposite side. This time it will be Lacey Shondak on the near side.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good call.
Georgia Dale who comes up.
Yeah. Yeah, Smalley leaned, she pretty much leaned in there and pushed her over. At least from my opinion, anyways, from this angle.
So Dale on the near side, she's a left footer, so that's why she's got this angle. She's got a lane if she can try to serve it in there against Benning. So Smalley is carded in the 19th minute for Mohawk. As mentioned, they're not a deep team to begin with, the Warriors. We are straightened out. There's the whistle. There's the approach with the left foot. Drives it right on the goal. And Benning saves it, and then she is fouled by Springdale. And again, chose to, the earlier plays, I think Benning wasn't able to catch that. I think she chose intentionally that one lead to knock that down. Fortunately, she didn't get the rebound. She took that on her right hip. She's a little bit gimpy. Abby Benning.
Yeah, Grace Gent ran into her as that ball came loose, and actually a goal scorer like her, she's going to go after it.
Loose ball. You're absolutely right. In the collision.
Yeah, definitely unintentional.
So Ivanoff will get the goal kick, the free kick. Actually, in this case, not a goal kick because of the penalty. So 2 set pieces, 5 set pieces all via Springdale. They've got 3 red zone corner kicks and 2 other free kicks, but nothing to come out of it. Although they did score on the second corner kick, so I apologize. So 1 for 5 in those set pieces are the Dynamos.
Nice move.
The centering pass, those cleared away. Puglia. And Mohawk trying to get something going through the midfield. Cadillac has her back, but she turns, plays it back to Cole, and then Cadillac takes off, but no return. As it's taken away, Marchleski starts the counterattack for Springdale. Through ball left side, can they run it down? It's going to go out of play, and it's going to be a throw, a very low throw for Mohawk in their own zone.
At the end of the game, we'll have our Maylee Chiropractic play of the game and our LCAP player of the game.
Halfway, almost, through this first half. Springdale on the ball once again, leading 2-0, and again Strong on the left side service, which turns into another shot, another save for Abby Benning. Nice job to kind of read that in traffic by Benning.
And our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Crane Room, which we'll hold up here in a second here. As the ball goes into the end and Springdale knocks it out, Mohawk will get the throw in. Out-of-town scoreboard by Neshannock takes the first set in volleyball 25-8 over Brownsville. We have video coverage of that one going on. Cadillac, good touch pass there. The shot just goes wide though.
Cadillac got it back. One of them is cold. Leaking up. That's the second shot attempt. That one misses.
You can grab a seat in the bar, the dining room. Don't worry about the loft or outside on the patio tonight. But there's
Saturday, yes. Tonight, no.
No, there's plenty of room at the Crane Room.
And we thank the Crane Room for their sponsorship.
Yeah, we might end up there.
Friday.
My brother and I we're going to be at Mohawk on Friday night, so we might end up there for dinner before the game.
Springdale in their own zone, leaking out to play that for the Warriors. One of the defenders, that was Smiley, but it's turned over, and the counterattack comes with another one of the captains. That's Ashley Ross, who slides to the left and then plays it forward, but that's a good read by North. Second opportunity, and that's a good play by Ernst. Both times denying Grace Jet a chance to possess an attack for the Dynamos.
Good job there by Whippo over there to earn that throw in on the far side.
So Whippo with a great assist on Saturday, but had limited touches. Ellie Whippo, track and field.
A lot of energy.
Yeah, and that speed for the sophomore. Hasn't been able to get on track. Neither has the Warriors offense in this one, trailing 2-0. Here they come and turn. It's Clear with it. Natalie Clear turns. We'll come to the near side, and here's an opportunity for Mohawk. They go 1v1 down the near side as Yates trying to get that ball, but better defensive play there by Addison Schussman, who's in for Springdale.
Boy, playing with a big cast on her right arm.
That's Marshleski.
Oof.
Looks like it, to me, it looks like the fingers as they come out. It could be a heel. Well, fortunately, or a wrist injury. Fortunately, unless you're playing goal or your thrower,
Yeah.
you don't really need to use those in this sport.
Interesting, they're letting her play also, because sometimes they want padding on it or something in that line.
I'm sure there is padding, maybe making it looking bigger than
Yeah.
it seems. She's out there. It is the playoffs, so you got to give it your all. Ball comes out, and Yates is going to get a throw. Nope, it's going to be a Springdale throw as Mohawk tried to win that one. We'll get another sub in for the Dynamos, who lead 2-0. Rules by Brianna Ross and Grace Jett here in the first half. It's Carissa Walsh is back in. She comes all the way to the near touchline.
Game for Springdale, number 21, Carissa Walsh.
She played through midfield right to the KA logo here at Kiski area, Richard Diltz Stadium. Fantastic facilities. And Mohawk trying to chip forward, but that's where we saw Cadillac be effective against Charleroi, not able to get there as Springdale's back line clears it away rather quickly. There's Whippo. Whippo's pass for Queers deflected down, and now Mohawk reverses to the near side, but too hard on the pass for Yates, and it goes out of bounds, and that'll be a throw for Springdale. We'll get, I believe we might see Smiley check back in after being out for the card. She'll come in for Lydia Cole. Or check it. Yeah, I think it is Lydia Cole. It is Ari Smiley who's back in.
Game for Mohawk, number 30, Ariana Smiley.
So Smiley serves the card.
Yeah, we'll try to scroll the Twitter feed and see if we can come up with some more out-of-town scoreboards from the Crane Room.
Yeah, again, the game opposite of this is Winchester Thurston. And Waynesburg, and that's an 8 o'clock kickoff, so we'll be able to get you any out-of-town scores on that one. But the winner of that one waits the winner of this one on Monday, Halloween night. Blues and soccer balls on Monday night in the semifinals.
Yeah. You'll be dressing as a broadcaster on Monday?
I am. I'm dressed as one tonight as well.
That's good.
I'm just going to be on the hunt for Kit Kats on Monday night.
I'm on the hunt for Reese's Pieces, so
Hey, you
cups.
I'll take those.
Yeah.
Springdale has 2 early goals in this one in the 3rd and 13th minute, more than the 26th minute of play. It's 2-0 lead for the Dynamos, the number 2 seed. Will touch pass. They try to go back to Cadillac. And she tries to go right, but that's well defended. Right in the middle as Springdale clogs it up.
Michaela DeLeo.
It's a good play by DeLeo, the senior. And that's where you want your center backs to do. Here comes Mohawk again. They try to give and go and Queer. And now Whippo on the right side trying to run to the ball. Push forward. She's going to get a low throw on the right touch line.
She get the throw in.
They go short. Played back towards midfield, intercepted by Mohawk, but out of bounds it goes. Courtney Bowder, from Bonanza High in Las Vegas. Played at Stephen F. Austin. Mark Bentley from Liverpool. Correct me if I'm wrong, there were some other lads who have some renown that came over from Liverpool back in the 60s.
Oh, let's see.
The Montauk's,
4 guys?
yeah, they were pretty good at what they did as well.
Some bug, right?
The Beatles.
Yes.
There's a hesitation. And then a regathered by Hurley, but better defensive play. I believe that's Ernst who came over to make that play. It's going to be a low throw for Springdale. That's good defense, though. Hurley throws it in quickly. And Mark Bentley came over here as part of UK International as a coach, and then ended up playing soccer at Point Park and stayed here, met his wife, and stayed in the States, and now he's here for the 4th year. It's another set piece on the direct kick on the near side. Molly Hurley for Springdale after the foul. Right-footed service, deflected down and cleared up in the air by Mohawk, headed right back in by Marchleski. Comes to the far side, Marchleski trying to find Ross, cleared away by the Warriors.
It's amazing how many times you hear people in relationships, bring change your plans in life.
Came across the pond, doing what he loves and found who he loves, right?
Yeah, correct.
Springdale steals back, chip high, over the top. I believe that was Ross again, Brianna Ross.
That was Brooke Taliani.
Taliani in the middle of the field. That is 12 shots now for Springdale, 9 of them on goal. That was good. She'd like to have that back. You could say a reaction after chipping it with the left foot over top the cage.
Yeah, as Coach Bentley already met his wife. Said, just downtown. She went to Pitt. I went to Point Park. We ran into each other, and the rest is history.
The commonality is the beautiful game of soccer, right?
Yes.
So he's been pretty successful.
Very successful.
He took over for Jerry Concannon, who was fantastically successful at Springdale.
Yeah, he had 3 WPIAL titles.
All 4 years, Coach Bentley has gotten Springdale into the playoffs, lost to St. LaSalle in his first year in the first round, quarterfinals, semifinals, and they'd like to obviously take that progression to Highmark Stadium this year. As they come down the left side, cleared away by Mohawk.
Yeah, their last title, 2009.
And they've had some fantastic games and matches and rivalries, including this year with Greensburg Central Catholic, who's been another Class A girls soccer power.
Yeah, thorn in their side.
Thorn in both sides.
Yeah.
I think. And that's what makes that rivalry. Well, Springdale swept them this year. That's what gave them the section championship. Mohawk falls down late and saw a foul call against Mohawk.
Didn't look like a lot of contact there from the Avalon Queer.
I agree with you.
The referee says so.
So another set piece in the attack zone. Right foot direct kick. Stopped by Benning. She makes her save, and she'll get a chance to punt it away.
Another shot by Ross on goal.
In the 30th minute. Another one that Benning just falls down.
Yeah, surprised she's not catching him. Like you said, it looks like she's intentionally, at times, pushing it forward instead of putting the paws on him.
Comes back to Springdale off the defense into the near side. Dynamos with Shushman. Sets up the attack through midfield. And the ball, that pass is intended for Hurley. Too hard from Ashley Ross. But it's off of Mohawk, so low throw for the Dynamos. And on the near side, Ashley Ross, her service comes right back to Hurley. And offside is called against Springdale. So a free kick for the Warriors in their own zone.
Yeah, you'll be able to see it right up on this game from Jaron Steele, the Trib. They're covering this game here today. Again, if Saturday, see how the volleyball teams do. We have a possibility of 3 more volleyball matches. Actually, 2 more volleyball matches. Because if Shenango and Laurel both win, Shenango and Laurel will be facing each other on Saturday. The Shannock will be there, and then if Mohawk can pull off a victory here tonight, we'll try to pull off the trifecta again. As the ball goes out of bounds on the far side.
Busy time in the WPIAL and LCSN and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Streaming today on both of those.
Always a good time. I said 6 weeks out of the year, I tell my wife goodbye. 2 weeks in the fall, winter, and spring.
Those are the busy times. Those are the playoff seasons. Those 3 sports.
I actually put Jimmy Moore as my text now. The playoffs now. So got rid of the duck for a couple weeks, and Jimmy Moore takes over.
Mohawk. And that's intercepted by Marchleski. That's Jamar Sr. Not to be confused with his son, who's back coaching at Connecticut. That's a well-known clip. And here comes Springdale on the attack. Good step over on that ball by Walsh. She still's got possession. Slides it over. There's a drag by Ross, Brianna Ross, but her pass is intercepted, cleared by Mohawk. And there's Cole. And she tries to put it towards midfield. Mohawk reverses, and now they'll try to set up the attack. They try to get back to, that's Cadillac with speed, but that's way too far for her to get there. And Alexa Cadillac could not get to that ball off the R.E. Smiley.
It's amazing how many people, you say playoffs, it just rolls right out. Still, after all these years.
Springer right inside. Look at that dribbling in a phone booth. And turning his Walsh. She had 6 inches, I kid you not, on the near touchline, and she made it around the defender. And now Springdale on the attack. Brianna Ross has got options. She fires it, and Benning makes the save. Shot number 11, save number 9 from Abby Benning.
Yeah, Benning was all WPIAL goaltender last year for Mohawk. She's being tested early and often.
Yep, she's steadied the ship after the 2 goals in the first 13 minutes of play. And Springdale gets a low throw on the far touchline. It's been 2-0 since the 13th minute of play. Springdale has had opportunities. Mohawk has 2 shots total, one on the wrong goal, and it was sort of a slow bouncer that stopped. So Springdale has dominated possession, dominated in the attacking third as well.
That should be a goal kick for Mohawk, and it is. Good job by Nolf. It's been pretty steady back there. And at the end of this game, we will have our Manly Chiropractic play of the game. Their seasonal allergies or changes in weather can affect how you feel on a daily basis. Headaches, joint pain, sinus pressure, even congestion can all be alleviated by chiropractic work. Call Manly Chiropractic to schedule an appointment today, and on Friday night, you can hear him on the air. He'll be live broadcasting the game with Mr. James Dotson at Laurel.
Coming up halftime, more of your Joseph's Marketplace scoring recap. Joseph's Marketplace, Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store, coffee shop. Check out the new cafe Lee and Jay Moan did, and the bakery section. Yes, I sampled, thanks to Lee. Or place it to go online at josephsnc.com. Another throw near touchline for Molly Hurley as we're in the 35th minute of play, 2-0 Springdale.
Yeah, Mr. Maley will be making his broadcast debut on Friday night. Him and Mr. Argero. Mr. Maley, I believe, a Laurel grad, and Mr. Argero, a Shenango grad in Springdale, or Shenango is at Laurel, so Mr. Dotson will hopefully sit in between them.
Gent steps over, comes back. Her shot is blocked by Ava Ernst. Still on the attack, Springdale, and that is deflected down. Finds the foot of Mark Slesky, and the Mohawk clears it away. James Dotson here, producing and directing, and kind of studying some of our technical issues.
Yeah,
He's a busy man this time of the year.
He's a producer, rigs something together to make it work, which is a good thing. Unfortunately, sometimes wires go bad, but making it work.
We're getting it to you. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Thank you for your patience. The video, no problem with that. Maybe it's good that you can't get the clear audio with me on the call, but we appreciate it. With Lee Moe and Bob Workless. Got a chance to wear my LCSN gold tonight in the hoodie.
Yeah, we saw you coming in from Vandergrift.
Sure, a lot of people did. It was easy to spot you. You came down before the game as we get a chance to talk to the coaches pregame. And I was like, I think that's my partner. I had to put sunglasses on to realize it, but I did. And another throw for Springdale. They've had the action tilted this field to the right this first half.
Yeah, when Mr. Dotson was picking out shirts when the network started, I tried for Kelly Green, but he wouldn't go for it.
Why would you pick Kelly Green? Of course, I know the answer to that. There's a service comes to the near side. Just to warn everyone in the press box, Lee is a Notre Dame fan, so you can feel free to kick him out anytime.
And Mr. Dotson, a heavy Penn State fan.
You can kick him out at any time as well.
Actually, Mr. Dotson, his ringtone on my phone is actually the Penn State Blue Band. Believe it or not. I won't put hit on for you, though. Will not.
Why not?
No.
H2P for me?
Yeah.
Come on. That's what friends do. I'm going to get a deal. If you put Harold to pick, I'll put the Notre Dame fight song off for you. wide of the near post.
Boy, Ross again. She's been very active here in this first half.
It's 15 total shots for Springdale. 11 of them have found the net.
I want to thank the Medora Bonner Law for today's sponsorship of the local firm with deep ties in the community. Visit MedoraBonnerLaw.com to find out how they can serve you.
So as we approach 2 minutes left in this first half, 2-0 lead for Springdale.
Now, did you count that one touch by the goalie for Steck as a shot?
I did.
Okay.
The Whippo shot I did.
The Wheat shot.
That one, the shot that missed in the near post. Yep,
That's been it, yeah.
That's all Mohawk has had to write home about. And that's a possession where Whippo wanted to try to settle it and just went off her foot. And Steck played on the bounce. Here's Springdale gets stepped over, and that's Ross down the left side, controlling with the left foot, stops. And loses north. Splits it out in the defender. Fantastic run, but she fires and misses the near post to her. Far post from our vantage point.
What's a nifty dribbling there?
Great feat from Brianna Ross, I'd say. As we're inside of 90 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, she was all section last year, was Brianna. With moves like that, she'll probably be all section again this year.
She's got her 19th goal of the year in this one, the first goal of the game. Teammate Grace Jett has the 21st of the year. 2 goals for Springdale.
Mohawk fortunate to only be down 2-0.
It's been a great possession. There's been a couple of good opportunities like that. And also a chip by Walsh. But not a lot of fantastic opportunities where Bennings had to stand on her head. But she's held the fort down as we're in the 40th minute of play, final minute of the first half. But out of the back comes Haley Marchleski. And she's through midfield, easily spot with that big cast on the right arm. She'll slide a pass forward to Hurley. And Hurley turns, Molly Hurley, trying to get it up to Jennett. Walsh with it. That's good defense by Natalie Queer to turn and clear from Mohawk down to 25 seconds. And now the ball on the far side at Springdale will get a late throw. We're down to 3 seconds. And Mohawk can't turn and get that towards the net. And that'll do it for the first half. The only 2 markers in the first 40 minutes, courtesy of the Springdale Dynamos. We'll come back with a halftime show right after this from Kiski Area High School. You're watching coverage of the 2022 WPIAL Class, the Trib High School Sports Network, and the Lawrence County SportsNet powered by Oct.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination. For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary, from the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAP Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
From Kiski Area High School, Robert was Lee-Moon, and the crew tonight on LCSN, James Dodson, Jay Mode, Tyler Aaron, 2-0. Mohawk trailing Springdale. Springdale the 2 seed, Mohawk the 7 seed. Girls 1A quarterfinals. Here is your scoring recap brought to you by Joseph's Marketplace. Brianna Ross got her 19th goal of the year in the 3rd minute from the left wing, where she started out the game very strong, and then Ross on the service. It was a corner kick in the 13th minute. She fitted in a red zone corner kick and found Grace Jett. The Jets got her team leading 21st goal of the year. In the 13th minute, that is your scoring recap. Shots on goal, 11 on goal, so 9 saves for Abby Benning for Springdale, 15-16-2. They had all 3 corner kicks. Mohawk, 2 shots total, one of them on goal was an easy save for Katie Steck. Check out Joseph's Marketplace. Follow them on Facebook. See what's cooking today. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915. Let's go to the red zone. Gotta flip the page, Bob. The out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Crane Room Grill.
Yeah, the Crane Room Grill. Call ahead and reserve your seat for after the game or place an order for takeout.
I had queued up and ready to go. You gotta work on our communication. You go with this, and then I'll read it again. I'm ready to get it. You got it. Go ahead. That's fine. Yeah, we'll get 2 reads for them, right? They're good enough. They've got us to bring thanks to
in workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Looking to buy, sell, or rent in Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
At our Cunningham Funeral Home and Crematory, we are a proud 6th-generation, family-owned and operated funeral home located centrally in the Newcastle and Neshannock communities. Our large facility and experienced staff allows us to accommodate any family with personalized services. To learn more about our services and pre-planning, visit our website at www.cunninghamfh.com or follow us on Facebook. Allow our family to help your family.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services in over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team and how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for homeowners and businesses in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting and related projects for the winter season. Call Joe today, 724-714-4294, to discuss your next project.
Kickoff, they're trailing 2-0 with Limo. Bob Workwitz. And a foul against Mohawk near midfield. So Springdale in the black and white and the orange, moving from right to left across your computer screen. Mohawk the opposite. There in the right with the black and gold. That puts Abby Benning in the goal to her left and Katie Stack in the goal to her right. She had a pretty uneventful first half, did Katie Stack.
Yeah, she could almost went and had lunch somewhere. Dinner somewhere and come back and no action whatsoever.
Could she have made it to the green room and made her way back?
Possibly. Actually, it's about 30 miles. 60. Probably not that far. Definitely down to the local restaurant here, about a mile away.
Well, we heard it on the throw. That's deflected away by Mohawk, and they'll clear it up towards midfield. Too far for Cadillac, and Springdale plays at midfield to the middle of the field for Tara Overly. She plays catch with our defensive partner. That's the Leo.
Let's see if Coach Bowder, what kind of adjustments she made to try to create some type of offense here in the second half.
Springdale on the attack with the other 2 goals in this one. They'll work it to the middle of the field. Marchleski will touch it near side for Ross. Tic-tac-toe back to Ross left side. Works her way in, slices it across. Ooh, that shit high. And over top the net, off the left foot by Molly Hurley.
What great passing there. Ross, just a perfect feed. unfortunate that the shot went over the net, but boy, it was some great passing there by Springdale. They're fun to watch, aren't they? They possess the ball very well.
And keep in mind, they had a 3-0 lead on Saturday, and then saw that almost completely evaporate with Sewickley Academy scoring. They got the first goal on a penalty kick, did Sewickley Academy, and then the Panthers scored again.
Like 6 minutes left.
Yeah, and then, Springdale held on. They had goals by Ross, Hurley, and Gent on Saturday. They got a peak. They got a goal in the 74th minute and a penalty kick in the 76th minute, did Sewickley Academy.
I'm sure Coach Bentley trying to prevent that here today. We didn't mention that earlier, too.
He's happy with the result, of course, but you would have better stayed on top of it. He made a quote about that too closer than we expected, but at the end of the day, our goal was to advance, of which they did.
Yeah, North couldn't keep it in play, so the red zone
corner kick, fourth of the game, all for Springdale.
And they voted the best in Lawrence County for uniform supply and surge training.
Ross has an assist on the corner kick from the far flag across the way, but she can't find Jet. That's a good job defensively. Those two hooked up on that first goal off the corner kick, but Mohawk defended that one. Marcheski forward to Hurley. Her pass is blocked.
I think the wind played effect on that corner kick that time.
And there's Whippo. She gets the ball forward to Cadillac. First time we've seen those two hook up. Back to Whippo down the middle. Using that speed, can she get there? Pushes forward down the near side. There's a chance for Whippo stops, steps over, plays it back. Now Mohawk's trying to organize for the first time. They have to come all the way back out. That's a step towards the middle of the field by Yates. Yates will play it back, and it goes by the wayside. So I'm too close this time. I think so, yeah. Okay. And there's the ball up the near side of the field for Gent. I believe that is Gent. It is Grace Gent. But Mohawk will counter with North. Whippo tries to give a turn pass from Eva North, but out of bounds it goes. Just for the record, James, first time, not the first time I've been told I was too loud, and definitely won't be the last. Comes through midfield for Carissa Walsh for Springdale. And Hurley trying to run it down. Molly Hurley, the sophomore. She'll earn a throw.
Our Crane Room out of town scoreboard to find out Seton LaSalle up on Freedom 1-0 early on.
Yeah, got an early, that's the only update we had on that one. So an early marker in that one. That's against the 9 versus the 1. On the other side of the bracket, Freedom the top seed. Springdale works the far side of the field on the far touchline, but they misfire, and that's a throw for Mohawk in their own zone. As we're in the 46th minute of play, 2-0 lead for Springdale. Mohawk in the middle of the field, trying to find Whippo. Yates intercepted, counter comes for Springdale. And that's Overly, or check it, Ross, Brianna Ross. This drop back. I believe that's her sister now with it. Ashley Ross. It is Ashley trying to split a pair of defenders. Finds Gent, who works a two-man game with Hurley. Ball goes out of bounds. Now Hurley saves it at the flag. Good hustle by Molly Hurley. Hurley gets it back. Hurley surveys from the far side. Fires it into Gent. Ross to Ross to Ross. And for the record, Ashley to Brianna, back to Ashley, right side Gent, service, good job to defend by Ava North. And that's going to result in a goal kick.
And the block there by the Doran Concrete. Don't let just anybody lay the foundation for your business. You can visit doranconcrete.com for your free estimate.
And let's reset that too. It's a red zone corner kick for Springdale. Ross at the far flag. 5th in the game, all corner kicks for Springdale on this one.
See if she can adjust to the wind this time.
If they go low corner, so there's an adjustment. They go back to Ross on the right side. Now she'll serve it and deflects wide, never got there, and that goes by the wayside. Another red zone corner kick by the wayside.
Yeah, that 15, 20 mile an hour wind playing havoc.
Well, the best of the best in Lawrence County, the red zone for uniform supplies, silk screening. We are living proof of that with our hoodies tonight. Can Mohawk get any kind of offense going in this one? They've done well to hold off after going down 2-0, 13 minutes in lead. It stayed there, but Mohawk trying to come the other way to get an answer. That's been the difficult part for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've had one rush tonight, and that's been about it here in the second half. This Benning's going to make the save and a long shot.
That'll be shot on goal number 12 for Springdale, so that means 10 saves for Abby Benning.
I believe that might have been Hurley on the far side. Springdale stealing again.
They come back on the attack, this time near side. Trying to run it down is Ashley Ross. Not too far for her.
But she got the throw-in, though, awarded. She got the ball off of Nolf.
And she'll take the short throw, bounces it in. Through traffic, Mark Schleski, to the far side. To Haley, I believe it's Sweetland who's into the game for Springdale. Middle of the field, Mark Schleski tries to go back right. He's trying to go to Hurley, but hit the backside of Ashley Ross, and that's a turnover for Springdale.
Is that fog rolling in? Almost looks like spitting rain. If you look at the lights.
Yeah, I do see that. I do think we might have a little bit of precipitation in the air.
They weren't called for the precipitation either.
Well, we live in western Pennsylvania, so who knows the weather, sometimes hour to hour, sometimes minute to minute. It's different. So throw on the far side, and it's at the midfield now for Mohawk. Trying to find Cadillac too far. Overly plays it away from Alexa Cadillac. And Springdale counters. They're just going to potentially turn this over. That's going to stay in play. Mohawk's going to have to go back and play it. They do on a throw.
Good effort, though, by Hurley, though. Make him play. Get that throw in now for Mohawk. See if they can come up with something.
We're down to 53 degrees and a slight chance of rain in there, so the slight chance is confirmed here at Kiski area.
Yeah, it looks like the slight chance.
Missed. Yeah.
Just like that.
And that chance is done. And Springdale is offside. We're in the 50th minute of play, 2-0 lead for the Dynamos.
Yeah, for those who are going to be turning into Mohawk football on Friday night, we're going to have a special presentation at halftime. A Mark Schoss reenactment. The late Mark Schoss. We will be playing one of his football
greatest hits.
Greatest hits. That's a good way to put it. That's our Mark Schoss mention for tonight's broadcast. But make sure you tune in Friday night. And rumor has it he might be making an appearance. Might make an appearance on the football postgame show.
Yates to who's had limited touches tonight, and she turns it over.
Everybody from Mohawks had limited touches.
Good step in and read. They try to find Grace Gent on the counter, but that's too far. But it's played away by North. And Springdale gets a throw.
Yeah, we're looking for that sponsor to sponsor the Mark Schoss moment of the night.
Backing off the bench for Springdale comes Brooke Taliani. Throw in for the Dynamos, chested down by Ashley Ross. She's the junior. Brianna, her sister, is the sophomore. Brianna talking about fun time to play with her sister. Probably even more fun since you're in the playoffs once again, and you are 28 and a half minutes away from another semi-final date.
Yeah, that must be a neat thing to play with a sibling for sure.
Especially when you're successful. Beats those early years when the sibling rivalries ends up in fights.
Saturday. Our out-of-town scoreboard is sponsored by the Green Room. The Shannock victorious 3-0. And Shenango over Southmoreland 3-0 in volleyball action. And Laurel now 1-1 after 2 sets. They defeated South Park 25-14 in the second set. So if everything goes well, the Shannock will be definitely playing Saturday, and if everything goes well, hopefully Shenango will be facing Laurel on Saturday in volleyball action.
Grab a seat in the bar, the dining room, the loft, or outside on the patio. There's plenty of room at the Crane Room.
And make sure you get the Q sauce. It's not on the menu. Q sauce for wings. Thank you, Mr. Dawson.
I'm going to come up here to try that. Although not with this hoodie, because I guarantee that sauce will be on this hoodie. It's just a habit that I formed over my 50-plus years on this rock.
Well, you might get a free drink or so if you have that hoodie on.
And that's my favorite kind of drink.
Yeah.
Ball hits the flag, and I think that's going to be a Mohawk throw. You can't get any lower than this throw as it hit the near flag. This came off the foot of Grace Gent.
Yeah.
Knopf, you can hear Knopf screaming, "Come to the ball!"
Wow.
Well, there's a little frustration.
Yeah, very definitely showing it. Well, they should be frustrated right now.
The defense has been on their heels. It's been that kind of possession night for Springdale, but you just need one to get back in this, get some momentum if you're Mohawk.
That's what happened to Swickley Academy.
That's what happened to Mohawk. They trailed 1-0 against Charlotte. They got a late one in the first half and 2 late ones in the second half for their victory. And this one, a loser goes home. The only 3 qualifiers are the 2 finalists in Girls A in the WPIAL, and then the 3rd place consolation winner. That's where Springdale's season ended last year against Freedom. Here comes Springdale with Shondak through midfield. Centering service comes to Taliani. Near side, Brianna Ross. She'll attack left wing, tries to split the defense. Did, but they recovered, so the ball stayed there. Taliani to Ross. She pulls it to the goal line, centers it. They draw it back, the fire is blocked. And a good block in the middle, I believe that was Ava Ernst. Definitely stopped goal number 3, and also stopping goal number 3 is Abby Benning with a save.
Yeah, when it comes to residential commercial concrete services, you need a team you can rely on. Call Doran Construction for your free estimate today. Great block in the middle.
That's a great block, and also a good save as well for Benning. Thank our friends at Doran Concrete. That is 2 foundation plays in a row administered by Mohawk. And it turned it into an offense. We're going to get a touch and a rare one for Steck as the ball comes back, and Steck has to play it off the turf.
That was Whippo who's got that ball on goal.
Twice. Whippo, not fantastic shots, but you take action against Steck because Mohawk has not been able to organize hardly at all. One chance to organize in the second half, and then that ruling shot by Whippo. The near side played out by Springdale, to throw for the Dynamos as Springdale will substitute.
I want to thank the Art Cunningham Funeral Home. They provide compassion and guidance during one of your most difficult times. Allow our family to help your family. Art Cunningham Funeral Home. And the Penn Ohio Water Company. Come by bottled water for delivery of your 3 or 5 gallon water cooler systems, or get cases of bottles delivered to your home or work. That's the Penn Ohio Water Bottle Company.
Throw-in came from Dale to Molly Hurley, who came off the bench and right into the action, replacing Brianna Ross. Ball through to Hurley, but Benning comes out and makes the read and makes the diving smother of that ball, denying any further chances for Springdale as when the 57th minute of play, Springdale leading 2-0.
Springdale with a steal again.
I've got to tell you that Mark Bentley has got to be extremely happy with their possession time tonight. It's in the 90th percentile without question.
It's the way you win games.
Here's Whippo. Throw ball, good idea for Cadillac. Good conversation though as was DeLeo pointed towards Steck, and Steck read that and came out and kicked it away. Good communication between those two. Pair of seniors, you would expect nothing less. Hurley's service. Gent lays it over to Walsh. Drives it with the right foot and a diving save sign to right made by Abby Betting.
You love the passing in this Dynamo team. I mean, they just know where everybody is at any time. Perfect pass right on the foot. And here we go again.
12 saves on the night now for Abby Betting.
Yeah, it looks like a handball on Mohawk now. So we're going to get a free kick from about 25 yards. Actually, not a handball. Yep.
Yeah, they're going to move it back in. Yep. It's closer in, too. That works to Springdale's advantage.
About 25 yards out.
Set piece. I think that was Hurley.
Actually, going to move it over to 20.
And Hurley will take it with the left foot. Marchleski leaks up to get into the offense. Drive it in front, deflects around, loose, and Betting somehow finds that and makes the save.
Grace Jet right there, got the foot on it, didn't get a lot on it, but she got the deflection.
Yeah, but that's your 53 goal scorer right there, Lee. Yeah. Betting makes the good save to keep it 2-0. And here's finally space maybe for Mohawk, but the pass from the middle to the far side to Queer was behind her. It will be a throw for Mohawk. They'll play it back towards midfield. And a steal, and with speed, the counter comes for Springdale. They're 2-on-2. They work the right wing side. They'll delay now, try to cut inside. They'll serve it. That's deflected. Good defense back there.
Yeah, it was Ernst. Ernst open, active.
They're the two center backs doing their job tonight. They've had to. They've been on the onslaught as we're in the 60th minute of play.
Yeah, Breeder Ross checks back in.
Comes Springdale into the middle of the field. Played away by North with the right foot. Cadillac trying to settle. Defended nicely though by Tara Overly. And Springdale.
There's Ernst again.
Mohawk at the back line trying to chip forward. That's going to go out of play. And that'll be a throw near midfield for Springdale. This is the 2-7 matchup. Springdale with the 2nd seed. Mohawk the 7th seed. The winner on Monday plays the winner of Winchester, Thurston, and Waynesburg. Winchester, Thurston is the number 3 seed, and Waynesburg is the number 6 seed in this tournament. Hurley, good job by Gent. Well, she shielded off Ernst beautifully, turned and fired in one motion, but missed it high and wide to the far post.
Yeah, Ernst and off right there to cause some havoc. So Gent missing. Another substitution coming in. This time for Mohawk. Did not see who entered.
I think it's Lexi Brown back in. She's kind of slid up towards midfield. Can use her legs to try to get something going over your Mohawk.
They need something for sure.
Springdale again pressing the attack in the attacking third. Their possession has been pretty impressive tonight. They've got 2 early goals. Brianna Ross in the 3rd minute, her 19th. Grace Jens in the 21st or the 13th minute, her 21st. We've got an out-of-town scoring update brought to you by the Crane Room. The number 1 seed Freedom has come back, and at the half they tied St. LaSalle 1-1 after the first 40. Call ahead at the Crane Room. Reserve your seat for after the game. Before or after, place an order for takeout or curbside pickup. Dinner, homemade desserts, even a crowd to go. Call to place your order at the Crane Room. 724-656-1553. as they move personnel around. Springdale, you can do that as well, leading 2-0. Ross plays the two-man game with Taliani, but Ross slides forward and she's offside. Wasn't much space to get that offside, but someone sent them around to get ahead, right?
She did. Yeah, Brianna working with her sister Ashley on that play.
You're right, Taliani was more towards midfield. So again, it was Ross to Ross. Back to Ross, but this one didn't work. That time it was just Ross to Ross, because the offside whistle took care of the third piece of that. So a free kick in their own zone now for Mohawk. You can use Knopf's strong right foot to try to free someone up in midfield. Springdale doesn't want to allow that to happen, and they work it to the near side. I believe it was Schonbeck. And now Hurley's got space coming down the left wing. And as Molly Hurley stops at the 10, tries to go back to Taliani, that is defended in the middle of the field by Yates, and a throw on the near touchline for Georgia Dale. It wasn't Schonbeck, it was Dale on the near side. Up in the air for Hurley and off the mark. Stopped in the middle of the field by Ashley Ross to Jet, who tries to drag that through the defender. She can't do it. Springdale pushes forward, and Knopf comes over with the left foot to clear it away. Oh, good step, good room down the right side. Shot. Benning denies the save. That could have worked as a cross either way, as Hurley was streaking down at the near post, but a better job than Benningley to keep it 2-0.
Yeah, Benning read it well. She anticipated well. They would have knocked that down and get the quick throw out. But Springdale again, right position, right time. They're coming back in the offensive zone.
That's more Chesky. Puts it up. Too far for Jet, clear away, but too far for Whippo. And Dale tries to attack, and Whippo steals. Whippo keeps it alive. She's got that track and field speed down the right side to counteract, but just off the mark, and that's an easy play defensively by Overly. Stepping through the middle of the field, here comes the counterattack. As it was pushed forward, I believe that was Ross for Hurley, and Ashley Ross trying to make the steal. Here comes Knopf. You could use her to press up and create some offense. It's Cadillac. Back at the midfield to Cole. And Cole lost it. And that's a throw in midfield for Mohawk forthcoming. As we're in the 65th minute of play, let's make it the 66th minute of play here at Kiski Area High School. Cadillac defended. There were 4 players there, and Overly wins it in the scrum. Springdale plays it back to the center back, Michaela DeLeo. She comes off, switches the field to the far side. And now Springdale on the attack, and that is onside, and it's 3-on-2 for the Dynamos. As Ross tries the center, and that is well played. That's Knopf.
Knopf again.
That's a foundation play by Ava Knopf.
Without a doubt, don't let just anybody lay the foundation for your business. You can visit DornConcrete.com for your free estimate today.
3-on-2 would become a 2-on-1, and then all the odd man rushes lead, or in this case, the odd person rushes, denied. Great defense by the senior Knopf. We're still looking for that offense at the other end for Mohawk. Trailing 2-0. It's been 2-0 since the 13th minute of play. Back to the defense, and that is DeLeo to play. Springdale will push forward. And they've got to make Mohawk work. Mohawk needs to try to make things happen. Springdale can just continue at this pace. There's Whippo with that speed, but they won't get there. Calmly, they find Georgia Dale on the near side. And she'll work the left touch line. Touch it to the middle of the field. Taliani on the attack with Walsh. Taliani cuts right, plays right. That's Ross. Back in the middle of the field. And back to Georgia Dale. She'll survey. Short pass. Pass to Taliani, and Whippo Madison's sister Lydia on this team. Their dad Bill, an assistant coach. Up to Ellie Whippo. Whippo, middle of the field, Cadillac, but she's forced with her back to the goal. Play back down the near side to Whippo. Whippo has it. Whippo tries the center. That could have been a handball. Should have been a handball against Springdale, but no whistle called against Overley. Good possession this time by Whippo. Well, this is a possession that Mohawk needs to make it happen. Madison Coleman can't get there. She is knocked down. That was Queer, actually, and it's sprayed to the net. And Steck, another easy save. She's had 3 easy saves in this one.
Yeah, actually, Ross came out and made that defensive stop and knocked her down. Best action in
no doubt. And Whippo found Queer, who's the 3rd leading goal scorer for Mohawk, but nothing came of it for the Warriors.
And hopefully that can lead to something.
Well, now you got to get close to that juncture where you're going to pull out all the stops.
Lydia Cole in for Mohawk. Yeah, you got 15 minutes or 11 minutes left in your season.
Mohawk plays through midfield. Let's see if they can make it work on the left side, but they can't. And they're going to get a throw in. And a whistle. And a foul against Mohawks. Randy Gore here in the background. All of our colleagues on all of our networks are in action tonight. In some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, Randy Core's on
Men working harder than James Dotson, who's running the show here tonight, producing and directing on OCSN.
Yeah, Randy Core had the Laurel matchup right now. Still 1-1. So Randy's got himself a good matchup.
An out-of-town update brought to you by our friends at the Crane Room Grill. Grab a seat in the bar, the dining room, the loft, or outside. Plenty of room at the Crane Room Grill.
And Mr. Jared Barton joining him also tonight.
Jared and I together tomorrow night, if you're so interested, for 4A girls soccer. North Allegheny, the top seed in that bracket.
The top seed.
You can hear that on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. You can hear girls volleyball tomorrow night.
Yeah, North Allegheny.
The top seed.
They've been the top seed for years. Seems like, doesn't it?
Because it's a fact. Ball slides through. Benning will come out and play that before Carissa Walsh could run to it for Springdale. But we're into the 71st minute of play now, your Mohawk. Maybe you need to press the attack. Dribbling around, and there's the talented feet of Brianna Ross to the near side to Taliani. She'll slide forward, turned by Walsh, trying to find Hurley. It does get to Hurley, but deflects off her foot. That'll be another save for Benning. That is 17 shots, 15 saves for Abby Benning.
Stay close to 20.
And 2 shots. R20. Right on, Limo. Right on.
Way too many.
Tell me that Powerball numbers. I'm going to write it down. Ready to go.
It hasn't hit yet.
Way too many is the key to that. You're right. Because Mohawk has 4 total and 3 easy saves for Stack. So that shows you the possession percentage in this one. There's Taliani. Middle of the field, that is Ashley Ross. And now back to the defense. It's Ashley Ross. Survey. Hurley has good speed, but not that good speed. That allows Mohawk to clear. Played back to midfield. And now you need to turn and go over Madison Cole. Make it happen. You're the top goal scorer. There's Whippo looking back for Cole in the middle of the field. Touch and go. There's that 2-touch lead. But a better defensive play is Shondeck ready for Springdale. Can Cadillac get there? No. She's got that speed, but overly defends. It'll be a low throw for Mohawk.
That's what we saw him do so well on Saturday. So far unaffected, but he's finally going to get that deep throw in now.
That's one of the few times we've seen Mohawk try to get free in the middle. Now they switch personnel on the far side throw. That was Madison Cole on the throw. Cleared away though by Springdale. When called upon the defense here in the second half, they made a few nice plays for Springdale.
Right.
They didn't really have to do that in the first half, Lee, but we've seen a little bit more spunk and push from Mohawk, but nothing to come close to getting on the scoreboard, unfortunately.
Yeah, now you see Benning starting to come out a little bit more for the Mohawk Warriors.
Playing on the far touchline, right wing for Molly Hurley. Hurley forward, it's Walsh.
Substitutions coming in now. Springdale again.
The Dynamos are going to get a throw as they work on the far side.
It's Grace Gent checking back in.
Their top goal scorer has one tonight. Her 21st of the year, 53rd career for Grace Gent, the senior. Playing in the middle of the field, that is Walsh. That's Jen. Look at that. Toying with the ball on the right foot like it's on a string. Had time to look around and spin around. She lost possession and another good play, but the factor is you're wasting more time if you're Springdale. The North has been really good.
Yeah, she's been everywhere.
As far as defensively for Springdale in this one.
Springdale just 6 minutes away.
Inside of it now, 75th minute of play. The Dynamos in a second straight semifinal berth. Awaiting against Winchester, Thurston, or Waynesburg. Last year, losing 1-0 to eventual champion Steel Valley, who didn't qualify for the playoffs this year. In the other side of the bracket, top seed Freedom, they're getting everything they can handle from Seed LaSalle. Seed LaSalle has taken a 2-1 lead in the second half against the top-seeded Bulldogs. That out-of-town score brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Dinner, homemade desserts, or even a crowd to go. Call or place your order 724-656-1553.
I like when coaches do this, though, in the high school level. Just keep on substituting. Waste more time. Takes 15, 20 seconds off the clock.
Throw on the near touchline for Springdale's Lacey Shondeck.
Just good strategy.
Gent. You're right. Any second or sequence of seconds lead that you tick off, that's how you protect the lead. That is within the rules. You see it on the throws. You see it on the substitutions and on the free kicks as well. As Springdale reverses field to the far side, trying to run that down over their Schussman on defense. That's a rare mistake for the Dynamos. That allows Mohawk to throw it in, but it's too far for Cadillac. Back to Lexi Brown. Middle of the field to Savannah Yates. They come back to Whippo, but it's too hard and too far for her, and that's a turnover from Mohawk. But another throw for the Warriors on the near side of the field this time. That'll be Ari Smiley to throw it in. Bounces it past Whippo. Whippo had that magical pass on Saturday. You could use that here for a spark of hope. But Smiley moving 15 yards closer down the near sideline. But too far for Whippo. And Cole couldn't play it. Cleared away from her back to midfield. It's going to be Eva Ernst. Turn on the attack. Cole steps to the left, but Hurley back playing defense. Clears it away for Springdale.
Springdale is playing fantastically defense right now.
Ivanov had it. She wanted it back, but couldn't get the return pass. And now another substitution for the Dynamos as we head into the 78th minute of play. 2-0 lead for Springdale.
It looks like Molly Hurley Everybody checking back in for the Dynamos.
I'm trying to organize. I haven't got really to the attacking third, but it's been maybe the longest possession, at least until that, for Springdale. But Mohawk will try to push forward, but that pass is off the mark, intercepted actually, on a good defensive play by Springdale. Well, that was Taliani. And they clear it away to Gent. Gent and North, as they have been, near each other all night. Whippo delays. Good to see those are unique. As North pressed up. And now Cole. But will be too little too late. Here's a chance to turn, but it's off the foot of Cadillac. Or Queer, excuse me. Springdale clears. And then they further clear out of the zone. And that's going to be a throw from Mohawk in their own zone as we're inside of 2 minutes left in this one.
We'll have our Maley Chiropractic play of the game and our LCAP player of the game at the end of this one.
Back at the defense, Mohawk. They can't press the attack. They scored 2 goals in the second half against Charleroi in quick succession. You're going to need that now, but Springdale doesn't look like they wanted any kind of Sweekley Academy repeat in this one.
No.
Giving up the 2 goals in 2 minutes.
They've done well protecting.
And they're still on the far side, inside of 90 seconds to go. Molly Hurley with a throw. It doesn't matter, you turn it over there, you're forcing Mohawk to go the entire length of the field. Is that Jet?
It's good. That's Walsh over there in the far in the
She'll
corner.
just protect
Stand there. He's just stood there.
And gets a throw. And she's able to get the clock inside of a minute. Not a corner. Just a free kick, but that's what Springdale needs to do.
Springdale's not even looking to score, I don't think, right now.
They don't need to. And again, you're forcing Mohawk to go a length of the field. A Springdale player falls down. But she's okay.
Get the foul.
Back up. It's a red zone corner kick.
Actually, it's not a corner. It was a
Just
foul.
a foul right in front of that. So pretty much almost resulting in a corner kick.
But Springdale doesn't care about that right now.
You don't have to, right?
Just
You play
possess.
short to possess with 20 seconds left. Cleared away, the Dynamos are on their way to a second straight semifinal appearance as we're inside of 10 seconds. Springdale fans applauding as this one is officially over. A second seeded Springdale defeats 7th seeded Mohawk. That's 4-0 to goals for Springdale. We'll be back to talk about it in our Tri-County Principals Association postgame show. We'll also bring you the scoring recap, which is brought to you by Joe's Marketplace. Your final score, Springdale 2, Mohawk nothing. We'll be back with the postgame show right after this. You've been watching coverage of WPIAL Playoff Soccer on the Trib Live High School Sports Network, the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Ignite by Hatch is a digital learning environment designed to help pre-K and kindergarten teachers extend their reach to nurture whole child growth while building essential skills for school success. In just 30 minutes of independent playtime per week in school or at home, Ignite by Hatch boosts learning across 7 domains aligned to both state and national standards. Ignite's whole child approach is particularly critical this year as programs address both social-emotional development and learning gaps created due to the global pandemic. Honoring the power of homeschool partnerships, Ignite's parent dashboard and family experiences ensure children have access to learning no matter the environment. With an intuitive design and straightforward implementation, Ignite powerfully extends teachers' reach and impact, boosting children's learning all year long.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Are you looking to make a difference? Well, here is your opportunity. Lawrence County Child and Youth Services is looking for compassionate foster parents now. If you are over the age of 21, in good health, and wanting to help a child in need, we're in need of you. Receive free training and compensation by becoming a foster parent. Call 724-658-2558 and let Bill, Brooklyn, and Heather get you started. Make a difference and become a foster parent today. DNR Lawn Care can take care of all of your landscaping and grass cutting needs. They are fully insured, accept just about any payment method, and have nearly 20 years of experience in the lawn maintenance business. Call DNR Lawn Care today to schedule an estimate or send them a message on Facebook. DNR Lawn Care. Have your lawn done right.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale-Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and or all therapies necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
We welcome you back to Kissy High School for the Tri-County Principals Association post-game show. Mohawk, the number 7 seed, their season comes to an end tonight as they fall 2-0 to second-seeded Springdale. Bob Walker's Lee Mullen is handing out our post-game T-shirts. The rest of the crew, John Miller's in a second, hard at work, but this one, 2 goals early for Springdale. Let's get right away to our post-game scoring recap brought to you by Joseph's Marketplace and the third men. Springdale took a 1-0 lead. Brianna Ross, who had a goal and an assist tonight, beat Abby Benning with a shot from distance. Benning went back, was able to just get a hand on it, but couldn't stop it. It found the back of the net, and the Dynamos had a 1-0 lead. And then 10 minutes later, in the 13th minute, took advantage of a corner kick, and it was Ross with the service. She found Grace Gent, who found the net in the 13th minute, her 21st goal. Ross's goal, by the way, her 19th. And that was it. That was really 2 scores. And Springdale made it stand up. 2-0 score holds up. Shots on of Springdale, and Mohawk had just 4 shots, 3 of them on goal, so 3 easy saves for Katie Stack to post the shutout. And again, that is your post-game scoring recap brought to you by Joseph's Marketplace, Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop, family-owned and operated since 1915. Before we hand out our player of the game and our player of the game, let's get you to the Red Zone out-of-town scoreboard one more time. 3 volleyball updates. The Shannock defeats Brownsville girls volleyball 3-0. Shenango, same score, 3 games tonight over South Morning. No advance. Royal and South Park are locked in a good one. They were tied 1-1 in the 3rd game. And one score from this bracket, Freedom, the number 1 seed, they finally taken the lead against 9th-seeded Seton LaSalle. They lead 3-2. That is your Red Zone out-of-town scoring update. Voted best of the best in Lawrence County for uniform supply and silk screening. Visit our friends at the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock. Good work, Lee, to get down there and hand out. Although he's a little winded, that's because we're old, so it happens. Let's go with the mainly chiropractic play of the game. In this case, we got plays of the game. Mainly chiropractic is proud to present the plays of the game. We award that to Ava Nolf, who, as the senior center back, was it had to be really on her game back there. She made a lot of plays, and that was a big reason why it just stayed 2-0. Mainly chiropractic in the Lawrence County SportsNet, proud to honor Ava Nolf for the plays of the game. She receives a customized T-shirt courtesy of Limon and the Red Zone in recognition of the plays of the game. She had to be active on the back line, and she was. Video of tonight's plays of the game may also be featured on the Trib Live High School Sports Network standout platform on Twitter and Instagram to view Maylee's Chiropractic, the tonight's play of the game by Maylee Chiropractic, and a full list of all the season's top plays. Go online to lcsportsnet.com and click play of the game. Congratulations once again to Ava Nolf, the Maylee Chiropractic plays of the game. Takes us to our player of the game award. Someone also who was very active, the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership, LCAP, proud to present the player of the game award to senior goalkeeper Abby Benning, who made 14 saves on 16 shots in her final scholastic appearance. LCAP and the Lawrence County SportsNet proud to honor Abby for her player of the game. She receives a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone, and Lee once again in recognition of being named the player of the game. To view a full list of the players of the game, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on player of the game. We congratulate you, Abby Benning, for being recognized as tonight's LCAP player of the game. LCAP, changing lives. Final thoughts, Lee, did you win back?
Yeah, to talk to Coach Courtney Bonner just briefly, and she says they won the first half, they didn't win the second half. So attribute to her anyways for doing that. It's a tough game all around. And tears were down there handing out the shirts, knowing that there's their last game ever that they're going to be playing here at Mohawk High School. But congratulations to them on a great season. And for Springdale, boy, what a very talented team. I mean, they were fun to watch tonight. Chris passed them all night long, and they got a good chance to move on for sure. Yeah, a lot of seniors.
7 of them for Mohawk. Congratulations on a fine career. Abby Benning, Ava Ernst, Ava North, Natalie Claire, Alexa Cadillac, Madison Cole, Haley Hudak, and Ari Smiley. Congratulations too for Mohawk and Coach Bauer and everyone involved with the program. They finished 10-7. They've got their first playoff win since 2014. So appreciate getting a chance to call their 2 playoff games. And this one's Springdale. They're 15-3. They'll take on either Winchester, Thurston, or Waynesburg on Halloween night in the semifinals.
Yeah, as you know, this broadcast, you can tune over to the other broadcast right now with Rural and South Park. As James Dodson said, the slowest volleyball match in the history of WPIAL. They're still 1-1, still in the third set. So tune over to Randy Gorge here at Barton for the Rural Spartans.
Always going to be alongside Lee. Without a doubt, starting south, my partner Lee Moore. Tonight's broadcast of WPIAL Playoff Soccer and Mohawk Soccer on the Lawrence County SportsNet and Trib Live High School Sports Network, powered by LCAP. Brought to you by Maylee Chiropractic, by Luxembourg, Garvin, Kelly, and George. By the Red Zone, by R. Cunningham Funeral Home. By the Water Law, Works in Progress paid services by Hatch Early Learning and the Lawrence County Child and Youth Services, and by LCAP, the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. South Park has taken a 2-1 lead over Laurel. Our producer today, James Dotson. Thank you to our staff, JML and Tyler Aaron again. From my partner, Lima and Bob Workwitz. Saying your final score, Springdale 2, Mohawk nothing. Thank you for joining us tonight on the Trib High School Sports Network, the Lawrence County SportsNet, all powered by LCAP. Have a great evening, everyone. That smells good. Yeah, we're gonna. There's gonna be dinner right now. Totally distracted. That's what's gonna happen. Not much choice. Yeah. Is it warm? It smells.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.